Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Life with Destiny. If you're new here, I'm Destiny. I am a military wife, a mama of two handsome little boys, and tomorrow night I will finally have my husband back. So tonight I just wanted to sit down, talk a little bit, just a little bit, while I get everything situated and together. And this is basically a recap of everything that has happened since he has been gone. If you didn't know, my husband had to do a tour. So we moved back down south because we came from JBLM in Washington State. We moved back down south so I can be closer to family while he went to go do this tour, because I found out I was pregnant after he got orders. And yeah, so I had my second in September of last year, and I had my son in March of 2024. So I have two under two, and I don't regret it. But this season was a lot, straight like that. It was a lot. I had to do bedtimes alone, and if you are a mom or a parent, you know how it is when it's time to get kids for bed. It's like they just hype. They're hype, and it's like you need to wind down. I was doing bedtime alone. I had to deal with the quiet nights while the boys were asleep by myself, and that kind of felt so lonely. If you are a military spouse, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I also was balancing postpartum and solo parenting. On top of that, I was grieving the loss of my grandfather. I lost my grandfather 2 weeks after I gave birth to my second. Too much. It was a lot. I've cried almost every day when my husband left. I cried every day, every single day. I cried throughout the days. I cried mainly at night. I didn't want the boys to see me cry, but sometimes I couldn't help it and the tears was just coming down. I cried every single day. This whole season stretched me, okay? It stretched me beyond limits. There were nights where I felt like I was holding everything together, and then there were other nights where I felt like I was barely holding myself together. But within this season, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that I am way stronger than I thought I was. Like, the strength that I had, I didn't know I had that strength. And honestly, I guess you won't know until you have kids, because you go beyond the limits. I feel like now I am able to handle hard seasons when they come at me. I can do this. I know I can do it, especially if I was able to do it within this season that I had to deal with. I grew emotionally. Like, I grew in that field. I also realized that I'm capable of more than what I give myself credit for. So when I say I went beyond limits, I was stretched. Like, I have been hanging on by a thread, but I pushed myself. But even when I didn't feel strong, I still showed up. I showed up at my weakest points. I showed up at my strongest point. I showed up when I barely had energy. I showed up when I did have energy. I still showed up, and that mattered. This is the biggest one. I have been navigating postpartum through all of this. I navigated the postpartum emotions that I was going through, that I was feeling. I felt these emotions like it was burning the inside of me. Some days were super heavy. Some days were super heavy, so heavy. Some days felt completely empty, like just empty. But I am so proud of myself for not giving up. And postpartum is not talked about a lot. It is not talked about a lot. It's not talked about a lot. I am so excited about having my husband back home, for his presence, for one, to be here. On top of that, him helping me with the kids. Oh, I get a break because I need one. Able to have like adult conversations again. I can't wait for the boys to see him. When he left, our second was only like 2.5 months. So he is 5 months now, and he is way bigger than the last time when he seen him, of course. So I'm so excited for the boys to see their dada. But I am most excited for that partnership again. Not because I couldn't do it alone, but because I don't have to anymore, because I have that partner that's going to be here to help me. Like, I am very grateful for that, and I thank God for that. I really do. But there is some things that I'm nervous about. I'm nervous about getting back into that rhythm together, you know, going on deployments, tours, and all of that. When your spouse, your husband comes back, it's like you have to like align again. And it's not talked about a lot. You have to align with each other again. He has to get back into the groove of how things are here. And sometimes it frustrates them. So I'm kind of nervous about that. I had to deal with it when he went on deployment, when we were stationed at JBLM. And it took some time, even though it was just me and him at the time. But it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. It is a beautiful thing when your spouse comes back, but it is a complete shift that is not talked about a lot. So I feel like people need to realize, though you talk every day on the phone, FaceTime, texting, when they come back in person, it's a completely different feeling. It's a completely different shift. It's a lot, and they have to readjust to what's going on over here. And you have to readjust to them being back home. Yeah. So tomorrow night, me and the boys are going to be going to the airport to pick up daddy. And we are so excited. I don't know. I feel like the kids are going to be so shocked when they see him. I'm just so excited for them to see him. I'm excited to see him myself. So I just basically been getting things together around the house, even though our house is kind of chaotic right now because we are packing to get ready to PCS. But I just been trying to clean up here and there and everywhere. But I feel like this is a new season for us, and I am so excited to document it and for you guys to be following along and seeing the journey of how things are going to be. Thank y'all for being here. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick life update. Well, I wanted to give y'all a quick summary and update because we're gonna go pick up my husband tomorrow. So excited. I'm so excited. Y'all just don't know how excited I am. I hope I can sleep tonight. You know how when you were a kid and you knew you were going somewhere fun, or you was going on like a field trip that you always wanted to go on and stuff like that, and it's like you barely could get sleep? Yeah, I think that's gonna be me. But I'm finna go ahead and try to get some sleep. Good night, loves. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning. Today is the day I go and get my husband. I'm so excited. I just woke up. Yes, I did. I'm trying to wake myself up, but I am going to go ahead and try to get things together. Told us myself because these kids be waking up around the same time that I wake up now. I'm super excited. I was able to go to sleep last night because I was tired. But I'm so excited to see my husband today. I cannot wait to have him back home fully, completely. Yeah, it's just a lot of emotions that's going through my body right now. So I just wanted to say that. Should be downtown whipping on the way to you. You got something that belongs to me. Language says it all. Despite the things you said to me, who is it that's got you all gassed up? Changing your opinion on me. I was only gone for the last few months, but you don't have the time to wait on me. I tried with you. It's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. I had to let go, show myself what I could do, and that just didn't sit right with you. Yeah, and now you're trying to make me feel away on purpose. Now you're throwing it back in my face on purpose. Now you're talking down on my name.